Hello. Today I'm going to be talking about labels because I have nothing else to talk about. And I wanted to make a video. And I kind of think I should make this video because, why not? I'm bored. It's like 10 o'clock at night, pretty much. And sorry about the lighting. It's just, my room's really bad lighting. Like, I got a new light, but still doesn't work with this camera. So I have to put my lamp lights, like these type of lights here. And so, yeah. So I'm going to be talking about two things. Well, not two things. Like, kind of randomness, bunch of things about the labels like I get or like some of my friends get at school. So yeah. So first off, the label I get is being called emo or emo punk, or something stupid like that. Or of course I'm naturally short. They call me emo shorty, which like I don't think I like emo. I don't think I am. I'm not sure. I don't know the definition of emo, to be honest. So yeah, I mean, like, I like all the rock bands. Like, I like Green Day. I like 5 Seconds is not 5 Seconds. They're okay. I like Slipknot. I like 30 Seconds on Mars. I like Young Guns. I like Fall Out Boy. I like Sleeping with Sirens. I like Pierce the Veil. I like Black Veil Brides. I like Fall in Reverse, etc., etc. And I listen to that music. And sometimes at school they let us listen to our music. And so I remember, like, everybody's all in their little groups. I'm there with, like, kind of, if I have friends in the class, or who people actually like, I talk to them, or I'm sitting with them. But I think in certain classes I don't, so I just sit by myself, and I listen to my music, and do my work. I remember one person, this girl, she came up to me, and she pulled out an earphone, and she put it in, she sat next to me. It was like, whatever, I don't care, because my school is out of control sometimes, and so people think they can do whatever they want, which is okay. But yeah, and she started, like, she was like, ew, you're so emo, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, whatever. And I think, like, I talk about the music I like. I talk about it to people, and they'd be like, oh, well, why don't you listen to Selena Gomez? Why don't you listen to Farruko? Why don't you listen to Beza? Or why don't you listen to so-and-so? And I was like, well, I don't find that music fascinating. Sorry my sentences are bothering you, because they kind of slipped out of the way, because, I had them all day. But, yeah, and, I'm like, okay, fine. And I like dark colors. Like, I like black, purple, really dark purple, dark blue, dark red, etc. And so, but again, I don't know if I'm emo. I don't know the definition of emo. If you guys know it, then put in the description, or, no, not the description, the comments. But yeah, and so, since I'm short, they call me Shorty. But yeah, because all the girls in my school are pretty much tall, they're like giants. And then one of my friends, since she's really weird, and like, she likes, okay, so she doesn't like wearing makeup at all, but she likes to mess around with markers. It sounds really kindergarten, but she puts, like, the markers on her eyelids, like, do, like, one of those fake wings, or just, like, coloring her eyebrows with markers or crayons. Like, she just does it to make a fool out of herself. She likes being weird. She likes making a fool out of herself at school. She should walk around like that with her boyfriend, People call her, like, they either say, oh, you're mentally ill, you need help, you're such a child. They call her a child sometimes. They'll be like, oh, I think one time I had a class with her, like, I skipped a class, and I was in her class, because I didn't want to go to my class, because, anyways, but, I was there, and we had, like, we had to color some type of, I don't know, we had a substitute, and she didn't even care. She was like, yeah, you guys can do whatever you want. So we were drawing, because we draw in our mean times. We couldn't use our phones, so that's why we could use our phones, and we would have done. But anyways, and she posted really weird stuff on Instagram, and so they're like, oh, don't get the crayons to her. She's gonna draw on her face or draw on people. But yeah, they call her a child or something like that. There's a big group of girls who no one really likes. There's some people that want to be like them, but they're really mean. They're pointless. Absolutely. I know one of my friends wants to be like them, but anyways, they label a bunch of people. Like, they label one of my friends as a slut for going out with 5 guys this year, but it's not. I don't even know how to explain this, but yeah, I hate the fact of labels, because, like, You don't label somebody if you don't know them. Like, it's me so mad. Like, you know, this video is not making any sense, but I don't know. I wanted to film something, and again, it's kind of nighttime already, and I'm kind of like dizzy because I was watching Netflix a lot, and I went to gymnastics today, and I had my session in gymnastics because, you know, why not? But yeah, that was pretty much everything. You know, I hate the idea of being labeled as something. I think sometimes I get labeled as a slut because, you know, my ex-boyfriend flirts with me a lot, but, you know, what can you do? You can't really do anything about those labels because they're like, you're going to be labeled for the rest of your life, pretty much. You know, even when you're 50 years old, you'll be like, oh, that's the lady who doesn't have any kids, that's the lady who has a bad job, that's the lady who her husband's an addict, or so-and-so. You know, you're gonna be labeled, but best to do is just ignore it, or like, as long as you know who yourself is, as long as you know who you are as a person, then, you know, you couldn't really listen to them, but, yeah. I'm gonna leave all my, social media stuff in the description. Go ahead and do what the hell you want. You know, this is a really bad video, but, yeah. Bye.